Hello everybody, I'm so happy that apparently nobody showed up for class today. So I have time and opportunity to speak with you about Aikido, how you can do it in the home settings. And pretty much I'll give you a free class that I do right now at home. And as you see, the space that I'm using is fairly small, but I'll show you what you can do while you're home and staying safe in your social installation. But again, you don't have to be really socially insulated because now on online space, you can always meet people who you have common interest and enjoy yourself, including keeping yourself physically fit. So we'll start with a warm up. Right. Neck forward and back. Ich ni san shi go roku si ach. Ich ni san shi go roku si ach. Side side. Ich ni san shi go roku si ach. Ich ni san shi go roku si ach. Turns right up. Ich ni san shi go roku si ach. Ich ni san shi go roku si ach. Rotation. Ich, ni, san, shi. By the way, go, rook, ich, ach. Yeah, straight hands rotation forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, si, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, si, ach. Back. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, si, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, si, ach. Now straight hand, elbows inside. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, si, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, si, ach. Outside. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, si, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, si, ach. Wrist inside. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, si, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, si, ach. Outside. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, si, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, si, ach. And bounce right left. So when we're going to the right, the left hand goes on top of our head, and the right hand goes in front of your belly. That will enable you to bend further and stretch more. So ich, ni, san, shi. Other way. Go, rook, si, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi. Go, rook, si, ach. Now bend backwards and forward. Start to the back and then to the front. Ich, ni, san, shi. Go, rook, si, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi. Go, rook, si, ach. Hips rotation right left, start to the right. Ich, ni, san, shi. Go, rook, si, ach. Left. Ich, ni, san, shi. Go, rook, si, ach. Hands up, turn by the right left. Ich, ni, san, shi. Go, rook, si, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, si, ach. Yummy. Now get to your knees and release. Rotate them inside. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, si, ach. Outside. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, si, ach. Knees back. Sit down. Get up. Knees back. Sit down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Yummy. Right foot on your toes. Rotation. Going out. Going in. Left foot out. Left foot in. Yummy. Now sit down on your right leg. Keep your left leg straight and switch. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, ich, ach. ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, ich, ach. Yummy. And now we can sit down, legs forward. Feet together and touch your toes. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, ich, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, ich, ach. Your feet switch forward. Yeah. Open to sides. Go to your left foot. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, ich, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, ich, ach. Rub your left hand. Yeah, other way. Rub your left or right hug. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, ich, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, ich, ach. Rub your hand. Ich. Now move one, follow forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, ich, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, ich, ach. Reach forward. Yummy. Bend your knees. Bring your feet together. It's called butterfly. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, ich, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, ich, ach. Okay. If you have a soft floors, you can also do a seiza, sit in a knee position, lift your knees up, stretch your ankles, yummy, then go on your toes, stretch your toes, so push back, then on your toes, try to keep your heels together and toes apart, sit down, and stretch, let's warm up our hands, I'll come closer for this, wrap your hands, fingers up, right hand outside, left hand outside. Now fingers in the lock and rotate fingers. Now rub your thumbs. Rotate everything together. Yeah. Right hand fingers up. Make sure your hand is straight. Left hand across. Pull back. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sage, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sage, ach. Left hand fingers across. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sage, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sage, ach. Right hand fingers down. Again, elbow straight and slightly downwards. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sage, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sage, ach. Make sure that your thumb is at the back of your palm. So switch hand. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sage, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sage, ach. Ni, gaja. So it looks like this, like a snake. Everything is in front of our chest. Thumb on the left hand comes to the ring, the pinky on the right hand, and all other fingers grab my thumb. So that's the grip. Thumb on top, other fingers grab the thumb. We're going to lift fingers up, bring elbow down. You see my elbow goes down, and wrist is going to come to me every movement I'm doing. So that has to feel stretch in your wrist, and once you cannot hold it anymore, you release. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sage, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sage, ach. Left hand, same thing, snake. thumb on top, other fingers under. Again, that's the hold. Thumb, fingers here. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, ach, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, ach, san, guide your palm up, palm down, elbow up, second hand from outside with palm up, coming in, grabbing fingers like this. So thumb again next to the pinky, turn your fingers into your armpit and push in and again until you feel stretch. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, ach, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, ach, left hand, right hand from outside in, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, ach, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, ach. Good guys. Hand straight. Then turn thumb out with back of the wrist in. Second hand comes thumb to the ring finger and other four fingers grab the cushion of your thumb. From your chest down to your belly, circular motion out. So thumb is pushing my wrist out. Out. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, ach, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, ach. Left hand here, then turn out, thumb to the ring finger, other fingers here from the chest to your belly. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, ach, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, ach. Next one, the Shihonagi. Right hand straight, left hand under. Now right hand comes to your right shoulder, so everything on one side of your body. Left hand comes from inside the wrist and pushing out, or not so flexible, just grab your thumb and pull out again. So get in and push out. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, ach. Left hand straight, right under. Get your left wrist to your left shoulder. Get hands inside or grab your thumb. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, ach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, ach. Yummy. Shake hands side to side. Relax your wrists. Let them just fly. And drop your hands down. Now, usually we do this stretch in Seiza, so I'm going to go back to Seiza for a second. After we're done with stretch, what we do from Seiza position, we lay down on our back to stretch our leg muscles. You can also stretch your hands above your head. That's very good stretch. Try to keep your knees together. And then let's get. So now we stretched, we're ready to exercise. So again, in home settings, there are a lot of things you can do. Pretty much you can do everything, whether you have partner or not, because you always can work on one side of the technique. So I'll show you variations of what I have been doing while I'm home. Usually my daughter is here with me, but she's not today, so I'll show you what you can do on your own, okay? So first of all, I'm a practitioner of Renshinkai and Yoshinkan styles of Aikido, which are coming from Gozo Shoda Kancho, and they are very particular about the form, and we are practicing Kamae a lot. So whatever style of Aikido you're practicing, or if you're on Renshinkai, that's good. You obviously can practice Kamae. Kamae is the hardest exercise taught by Kancho Shoda Sensei. So from Gyotsuke, position when your toes are out and heels together, hands on your thighs. We go to right stance, Migi Mai, where our right hand, the upper hand is in chest level, and left hand on the belt level, both hands in the center line, and your front knee a little bit bent, your back leg straight, angle between our feet, if we connect them, is about 90 degrees. And distance between our feet is 1.5 feet. Come on, ready? Hidari left stance 5. We are practicing the movement in, it's called Kamae Ho. And in this movement, we're trying to achieve precision and focus, and make sure that when we finished with the movement, we're balanced and we're not changing. Come on, right? From the side, we'll go like this. Maybe 5. Come on, right? As you notice, when we're going forward, the front leg starts movement and back leg follows along. On the way back, it's reverse order. The back leg starts and front follows. Hidari left stance 5. Come on, right? Very important piece in Kamae, just in case if you do not know or you haven't practiced it yet, is to keep in the center line. And you can look at our body from any kind of angle, but we're always concerned about 2 angles in particular, the front and the side. So if we look from the front, when we go into Kamae and extend our hands, if we are given a jaw like I'm holding right now, and you see my body is divided into 2 pieces, right side and left side, evenly. You can fold me in half and it will be the same shape. Now, we cannot obviously say this about the side, even though here, when I'm standing in Kyotsuke, it's also true, it keeps me the straight line from my top of my head to my heels. But as I go into Kamae, this line bends, but it doesn't break, meaning from my heel to the top of my head is still the same straight line as it was in Kamae. So this line on the front end never bends. I go Kamae, come back, same position, but on the side, let me do the other side, it always stays the same, but it allowed to be bent. If you're interested why, we can talk about this outside of today's introductory class. Now we are building up from Kamae to basic movements that we're going to use to build up techniques. So one of the basic movements that I teach my students and I focus on a lot is called Seizaho. It's the way how to sit down and get up. So I'll show you how to do it. Maybe 5. Seizaho. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting up. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the side, it will look like this. Here is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, right? So the movement is coming from old samurai tradition of carrying a sword. And if samurai had a sword here, and he would sit down with the left knee up, his sword will kind of be crunched in between the leg and the belly. So unless I'm in the left stance, if I'm in Kyotsuke position or if I'm in the right stance, my left knee goes down first. So from here, I have ability to pull the sword and defend myself or attack. So that's a little point for you to give. The other point, I use this exercise not only as the training for Aikido, but just as a muscle building exercise. And basically what I suggest my students to do, I'll do it from this side. Just watch my back knee. I don't let them drop the knee down to the floor. It's hanging in the air a little bit, and then they get back up. We're going straight down, and then getting back up. Down, and up. If you want to exercise in home conditions, that's a really good exercise to start building your leg muscles. It also helps you to focus your Kamae and to learn how to be balanced from point A to point B at any point. Because really, let's think about it. Martial arts, attack can happen in any position. In sports, there are referees and they will not allow certain attacks. In real life, whether you're sitting or standing, when you're trying to get up, you can be attacked. So we have to be able to balance ourselves at any point. Okay, moving on. Yoshinkan and Nishinkai Aikido have 6 basic movements, and obviously in this kind of space you can practice them as well. I'll show you right now. Maybe one. Tana Henguchi. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Tana Henkani. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Hirikina desu. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Hirikina desu. Yoi. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Ich. Right. Kihon Dosa. Ich. Ni. 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Kihon Dosa ni. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. So as you see, even this small amount of space allows me to practice these movements, and this is very good practice. You can do each of them 50 times per class if you're working on your own. I bet when you're coming back to your dojos after this installation is over, you will definitely, isolation, I'm sorry, is over, you'll definitely see progress in your technique. Because all the techniques, no matter which style of Aikido you do, one way or the other built from these 6 basic movements, even though, again, different styles don't specify it, but if you look at it close enough, you will find it. Okay, now, there are a few more movements that you can do to practice, and those movements are more resemble other styles of Aikido than Yoshinkan or Enshinkai. So the first is movement Kamai, it's called Tenkai, and you just change direction. We shuffle with the front leg, pull the back leg and turn the hips, change direction. Tenkan motion is like our Taina Henkani, we do 95 degrees, we cannot do 180, but Tenkan is pretty much turning, stepping back, turning, stepping back, turning, stepping back. And with Tenkan or Taina Henkani, we're going with back forward. But with the Rimi Tenkan, they're actually going with the back leg forward, with the belly coming in. We can use back hand to do the block or to change the grip and rotate. Now, we can also use space to do some Suburika. And again, I don't know about your ceiling, my ceiling is very low, so I can reach it. So for that purposes, I'm going to do Seiza. I can have my sword here. It's actually Suburika, not sword, not katana, not woken. And we can do cuts. Ich, ni, tan, shi, go, rok, ich, ich, two, two. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, ich, ich, two, two. So when you're working with the woken or Suburika, what we have to focus on is the woken, the handle grip. So you know the shape, one side is sharp, one side is dull. So the handle, we're going to grab with our index knuckle on top of the handle, not on the side. This is the hammer grip, this is the sword grip. So our hand is pressing handle on top. The lower hand comes to the bottom of the handle and does the same thing. Knuckle, index finger and knuckle is on top of the handle. It feels uncomfortable first, but as you practice it, you'll realize that it gives you way more power and control. Now, I'll switch to Oken to just show you some of the other cuts you can do. So this was Shomenuchi. You can do Yokomenuchi, coming from the block. If you study Ibama, Ryu Sada Sensei's practice, then it will be his fifth buoy when they block, and then cut, block and cut. Only thing, again, I'm not moving. If you have enough space, you probably can move and cut. And then we have a second cut from the side. From this side. Now, let's talk a little bit about techniques, how we can practice techniques. Very simple. Each technique has two sides, uke and shite. Uke is the one who is attacking, or on whom technique is performed, and shite is the one who actually doing technique. So I'll give you the simple techniques called Shomenuchi Ikajo Saichi, and show how it's performed on your own in the home settings. So I imagine my partner, great, let's make it white. Shomenuchi Ikajo Saichi. I'm there. Obviously, there is no uke right now, but I'll show you the uke part as well. So I come with the Shomenuchi strike, come to the side, break uke's balance, do cross step forward, break uke's balance again, and next step, I drop uke's hand down and finish here, because really, there is no side that I can practice. Handai gawa, change side, block, go to the side, hold the hands in front of you, cross step forward, second cross step, go on your knees. Imagine you have uke's hand in front of you. For control, come back. We can do Shomenuchi Ikaijo Saini. So again, I have imaginary uke, he or she strikes, block, and the 80 degrees pivot, shift, come down on your knee, come down second knee, imagine the other side, come back into command. So now some people say they don't practice Kihon Waza, meaning step-by-step techniques. It's fine, you can do the same thing with no stops. So again, we can go into command, imagine that there's no stops, you just finish technique right away. Or Shomenuchi Ikaijo Saini, you go in command, just practice your control of your posture, practice the control of your body, and you can do that as well. Uke's part, so let me just imagine that I'm uke for Shomenuchi Ikaijo Saichi. I do the block. Once she attacks, I go on one knee. My free hand comes forward to protect me from hitting my head against the floor. And then I just follow along to be laid down. On Shomenuchi Ikaijo Saini, I'm uke, so I'm striking. And then I have to imagine again that uke is pulling me around. I go down, stretch, to be laid down on my belly. Now, we also can practice self-defense techniques. It's a little bit harder without uke, but again, same idea. Let's assume we want to use Ikaijo, the same elbow control technique for self-defense. And instead of Shomenuchi Aikido strike, we're going to imagine punch now, flank now our face, or grab our hand. So let's assume punch just for the argument's sake. So I'm staying straight, relaxed, and I see punch coming. So first thing I do, block with my hands and escape the fire line. So even if my block doesn't work, I'm no longer where I used to be. So block, now my one hand on the wrist, second on the elbow, drop and step through. We can just now apply Ikaijo control. If let's say it's a grip, again, the way I recommend my students to do it, we always escape from the position we are, because once they grab, they're going to pull and punch, or going to pull and kick. So once we grab, we cannot stay anymore on the spot. We have to move over the line and attack. It can be the strike in the face, it can be simple smack in the ear, which actually maybe more destructive. And we're not trying to kill the person, we're trying to destruct them. So off the line. Now, after we reach the head, second hand comes up. We break in the grip, dropping the elbow, applying control. And so that's the idea, is how you can practice techniques. If you like it, just come back and we'll do specific techniques over the course of this social isolation. Now, obviously you can do a lot of physical activities just to build your muscles while you're home and don't have much access to the street. Or if you can run outside, that's fine too, but many people trying to stay indoors and you cannot really run much. So again, what you can do is my say the whole exercises, but no touch in the floor. Try to do it slow and control the movement. You can obviously do push-ups, crunches, all sort of physical training that you can imagine. And if you want to exercise yourself, like for cardio, just do a lot of Kihon movements. For example, instead of doing 10 of this, do about 50 or 100 of them. That will be very good cardio. You don't have to run crazy to get exercise, even slow motion, but in a constant pace for a period of time is good exercise for your body. So that's about it. I'm going to wrap it up right now, but I will be coming back here on Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. and on Saturday at 11 a.m. Please let me know if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Be well. どうもありがとうございました。